Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this is a video I ever wanted to make, and this video does not have a script. I don't have things written down. Like, my desk just contains my new headset, my controller, keyboard, mouse, and all the stuff that's on it. But I don't think this is a video that I wanted to make, and I've wanted to keep my silence between me and my friends. But it's gotten to a point where cancel culture has taken a toll on a lot of our favorite YouTubers and our favorite game creators, and we'll be getting into the game creators shortly. Actually not shortly, because this is going to be a very long video. So I'll leave timestamps in the description to when I talk about all of these different dramas that I'm personally sick of, and we're just going to start from there. So bear with me. Okay, so the first drama we're going to really talk about is from former 1% co-owner Kiwis. Now, in 2016, he was accused of sexting a girl that was around 14, 15 years old at the time. And he admits to this, but he also says that the girl tricked him and that he was seeing a therapist before that. And in my mind, back then, I'm like, alright, fair response. Nowadays, in my brain, I'm thinking, you're not accepted here. I listened to his apology. I listened to everything he's done. And at this point, I'm not accepting his apology. I've stopped watching Kiwis for a long time now. I stopped watching him in early 2020. And I feel like I can't trust some of these YouTubers. Now, another drama I'm going to get into right now. Okay, so these next two people were also reported of being a child predator. Not a child predator. You know what I'm talking about. Someone that grooms children. And these two people I'm going to put in the same area. I'm going to put in the same conversation because these two kind of did the same thing. And we're going to talk about the Minilad and Call Me Carson situations. Now, we're going to go with Minilad first, and then we're going to talk about Call Me Carson. Minilad, I've slowly started accepting his apology. I know his apologies are so low budget, and I could honestly make an apology for something I didn't do better. But I've slowly started accepting him. I've even watched some of his newer videos that he's posted on Craig Thompson, and I'm thinking that he wasn't lying about going to therapy and all that, about, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm slowly starting to think that, and I'm slowly starting to realize that Minilad should be accepted. Minilad shouldn't come back to YouTube. He genuinely shouldn't have. He should have just stayed off social media, because right now is a terrible time for him to come back with this whole cancel culture thing that's been going on for a year now. And right now is a really difficult time for him to come back to YouTube, especially after what happened the past year to him. So I feel like that's another thing that I don't really like. But then Carson's situation is that he groomed a girl, but then told his friends not to tell. So that includes Jay Schlatt, who we'll get into later, Travis, C-Scoop, also known as Cooper, Charlie, also known as Slimesicle, Ted, also known as Ted Nimison, and I think there was one more, but I don't remember his name. But they were all part of a thing called Lunch Club. And during one of their meets, Carson groomed a girl over social media and then told his friends not to tell. He recently has been caught and has stayed off social media except for minor tweets now and again, which are kind of funny. I feel like Carson's situation is less mild, other than the fact that he told his friends not to tell. But I feel like his situation is more mild because I mean, his tweets are funny, man. But this is gonna be the longest topic, so let's get into Minecraft YouTuber drama. Okay, so the Minecraft YouTuber drama. Who do we start with? Let's start with Dream. Okay, Dream has been reported of a lot of things. Homophobia, cheating in speedruns, and just so many other things. Racism, you know, that's all I can think of off the top of my head, but obviously I've been on Twitter way too, I have not been on Twitter often, so I don't really know much of the newer drama, but I'm just going to get into all of the Dream stuff, and then we're going to go into Tommy, and we're just going to go into everybody in the Minecraft fan base that has been canceled so far because of this whole cancel culture, which I'll probably name this video like drama taken too far or hashtag cancel culture. That's gonna go well. But let's start with Dream. So Dream, we're gonna start with the homophobia. Nobody has evidence, like not a single person has valid evidence that Dream is homophobic. Same with the racist part. Nobody has valid evidence for this stuff. Like nothing's been proven. Like people will show evidence, but it's probably been faked and photoshopped, because at this point people are going to find any reason to get mad at somebody. Like I don't personally know this person, but somebody made a song that mentioned suicide in the title, and people were trying to cancel him for it, but actually he was anti-suicide and he was trying to like prevent it from happening, and people took the title wrong and were like, let's cancel him. Because welcome to Twitter in 2021, friends. That's how it is in the world. Nobody's gonna change in the world. Everyone's just gonna sit here on their computers, talk a bunch of crap, and not show any evidence, not care about other people's sides. Because at this point, nobody cares. At this point, not a single person cares about the other person's side. It's only what they believe and what other people believe. If there's like one solid piece of evidence and tons of other pieces of evidence that prove them wrong, they're gonna take that one speck of evidence and use it against them. Oh my god. Speedrunning, I agree with. He was a cheater. He cheated. He admitted. Let's get into Tommy. I hope you guys know, if anybody from the cancel culture and canceled Tommy, I hope you know you ruined this child's life. Keep in mind, he is a child. He is 17 years of age, and you have currently put him to therapy. You have made him question streaming. You have made him question his friendship with JSchlatt. You have made him question YouTube. You have made him question everything. Everything that he has worked hard for, you have made him question because you can't keep to yourself. People are making fun of him for being friends with JSchlatt. Like, who? Huh? You ain't smart, kid. We know he's friends with JSchlatt. And you know what? I don't care that he's friends with JSchlatt. I will still watch both of their videos. I watch their videos frequently. I don't care about drama. You have evidence? Don't care. I'll watch them. Unless you have solid evidence that somebody genuinely did horrible stuff and is like in prison, I will stop watching. Like EDP, I stopped watching him. It's nuts. It's nuts. But yeah, JSchlatt. There's so many things about JSchlatt, it's hard to keep in one video, so we might just make an entire separate video about JSchlatt. But once again, I'm just gonna say this now, JSchlatt is uncancelable. Anything you try, this man will get uncanceled instantly. Just like that. Flick of your wrist, just instantly uncanceled. Because this man is untouchable. You try to cancel him and he'll flip it around and you'll be canceled. Like, that's how much power he holds. And with his new cat, he holds so much more of that power. It's crazy. I can't with my brain. Let's get into, oh yeah, the most tough subject. Who in their right mind would send death threats to a game creator that has been keeping you guys happy for 7 years? Who? Tell me. Tell me who. The man has been keeping you happy for 7 damn years, and you're gonna send him death threats. Now, am I saying that what Scott Cawthon did was right? Absolutely not. I'm disappointed in Scott. So many FNAF YouTubers are disappointed in Scott. I know Dawko was. I know so many other people were. But this is where you take drama to a whole nother level. This is when you start sending death threats and dox threats and just telling Scott to kill his family. Like, his wife, how many weeks ago? 9 weeks pregnant as of this recording. And you were making her scared. Like, she was scared one night. Terrified because of what was being said on Twitter. Because of you guys. I hope you all feel happy. I am disappointed in everyone. I'm disappointed in everybody who went out of their way just to send death threats and hate threats and all of this stuff to people. Like, even Dawko, he kept his silence until 3 weeks ago, and you are still sending him hate. Even while he's keeping his silence. He made one tweet, that's it. Just saying that he's going to continue playing FNAF, and he's not happy with Scott, but he's also not angry at Scott. He's disappointed in him, sure, but he's not angry at Scott, like some of you dumb are. Now, if you haven't watched Dawko's video, I highly recommend you go watch his. I'll probably put a link to it in the description. His video gives a lot more detail to the whole Scott Cawthon situation, and I feel like it's a really good video to watch because he talks about how he himself loves and supports the LGBTQ+ community, and he says how Scott's a great guy. I'm gonna briefly explain what Scott did, but if you want to know full details, I highly recommend you go watch Dawko's video because his video has so much in it that you'll understand. You'll understand everything. So pretty much, what Scott Cawthon did was he donated to these political parties that were anti-LGBTQ+, and were like just anti-LGBTQ+. And he was donating to these political parties, but he said for other reasons. Now, as Dawko said in his video, Scott should have done more research. He should have researched these political parties to see, are they anti, are they not? But I'm not angry at Scott for that, because who in their right mind would think, oh, this person's anti-LGBTQ+. Like, who in their right mind would think that? Even if you support the community, who would think, this person seems like they don't support the community? You wouldn't, unless you did research, which is another thing. I wish he did research, but at the same time, I'm not angry that he didn't. So, link to Dawko's video will be in the description. And I hope you guys are happy for what you did to all of these YouTubers. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I don't post videos like this often. I've only done one, and it was about Kappa. And then I did another one about 2020, and I was discussing all the drama, and I was discussing a lot of drama in that. But if you haven't, once again, Dawko's video in the description. Go watch it. It is just filled with detail and explanation. And all I'm going to say about the Scott Cawthon situation is I am still going to play the FNAF games. I'm still going to stream the FNAF games for you guys. I'm still going to do everything I can. And at this point, I don't know if recording's going to work, if streaming's going to work. Because at this point, I'm just thinking about quitting. Like, I'm on the verge of quitting YouTube, quitting streaming, just quitting. quitting all my social media. At this point, I'm sick of it. Because people can't understand that other people have opinions and they refuse to listen to them. They refuse to listen to the sides of the story that are actually accurate and take their side as the correct side and the more accurate side. Welcome to 2021. And if you're new, good luck.